name's Caden. To your right is Kane. I'm the one and only vampire drug lord in this part of the city.
That's nice. So what's this all about?
This concerns Mr. Wheaton.
Mr. Wheaton is my client. I will not divulge confidential information without his express permission.
Mr. Wheaton's strength is in his ability to command the wills and hearts of so many people. As you can see, we are not people.
That is true.
Mr. Wheaton is a very accessible man. Anything he happens to say can be overheard by anyone who wishes to hear.
That is not true. Mr. Wheaton is the most powerful man in this city, let alone one of the most important person in this half of the world.
Of course he is! What, do you think that I don't know that? I apologize, Detective. We never have guests here, and as such, we did not know if you could be trusted. We also wish to keep Mr. Wheaton's information confidential. As you no doubt know, Detective, we are vampires, part and parcel of the undead, and as such, we need to feed on the living. We take killers and criminals off the streets with no questions asked. We do a great service for this city. Unfortunately, most people don't look at it this way, because sometimes we need to sell some illicit substances in order to survive. Mr. Wheaton is very much aware of our situation, and as a result, he has adopted a take-no-action strategy. His inaction against us has greatly contributed to our survival.
I see. So you need him in order to survive?
Yes, we do.
I guess if you and Wheaton are buddies, that's okay with me. I want to crack this case, and for that, I need clues. First off, if you don't mind, I need to see the body.
Boss, the body's been sent to the city morgue.
The morgue? I can't get into... Wait a minute. You can get me in there.
Consider it done.
I got the feeling that Caden's intentions were less than admirable. First off, the instructions they gave me were very confusing. You would think that vampires would know the morgue very well. It was almost as if they were purposefully misleading, as if their aim was to get me lost. And on top of that, it seemed a little funny that a man that loved this city as much as Mr. Wheaton would turn a blind eye to illegal activities that were taking place in it. But for now, I was going to take it for what it was worth and chalk it up with a little more than a suspicion. There's a body I needed to find, and I had no other choice about it. As I was saying earlier, every city had its own vibe and individual feel, like a heartbeat or a fingerprint, no two alike. I was starting to understand this dome city a little more, its feel and how it treated its people. Don't get me wrong, this place is great, clean for the most part. Nearly entirely crime-free, and its people, friendly, mostly. And because I am a guest, and I am here on an official capacity, that means I can bend the rules a little. But I tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to live here. I guess all the restrictions on everyone just shows what people can get used to, for the sake of public safety. This morgue's a big place. I didn't realize I'd have to walk so far, but that's alright. As long as it got me closer to solving this case, I'd walk 1,000 miles if it brought me closer by an inch.
Kwon!
Doctor, you look lost. Are you a temp or a transfer or
Maybe they moved you here for no good reason?
Actually, I was looking for the body of that garbage cop that got killed.
Oh, you mean the one that everyone's talking about? Didn't you get the email? Hold the phone. Get out of here. You're no doctor. You're Detective Kwon. You solve mysteries.
No.
Liar. You're Kwon. I know it.
I'm just gonna walk away very slowly. Just pretend I was never here.
Oh no, wait. Come back. I have to know one thing. Are you a real detective?
It was the last time I checked.
Really? Did you go to school or get your certificate in the mail?
A little bit of both, actually.
Are you undercover? Are you working a case? Wait, is it the one about that garbage cop murder?
Yes. Yes. And maybe. You know, if you're interested, I could use your help.
Kwon. This is the coroner's finding.
That's great, but I'd also like to see the body.
I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
Well, they donated the organs as soon as it came in, and then they burned the rest of the body last night. It was in the encoded email that we all got today. Well, except for you.
Could there be a mistake?
I don't think so. You wouldn't know because you're not from here. The city is quick to recycle bodies, no matter who it is. Unless you're rich. Then they're all but too happy to wait, then charge you for the time.
You're listening to Extraordinary, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of the unknown. I'm Shania Ramstein, and now here's your host, Dolby Shadid.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Tonight we have a special guest on, a strange fellow who claims to have a special puddle in his basement.
Which side are you on?